My shot's up. This is my favorite Lennon McCarthy tune. One of them, I think so. Anybody else like it? Lead me to your door. They wrote a lot of good tunes. Yeah, they did. I didn't understand why they're so popular when I was young, because Marvin Gaye sang so much better, right? and Smokey Robinson, po-po-do. And so I was like, so they got a British accent. They don't have the best voices in the world. And then you listen to them lyrically, well, a lot of the early songs weren't that, love, love me do. It's like, it's all right. It's okay. I really think, okay. And I agree with that Navajo guy. I thought, that was one of their better tunes back in the 60s. Give me one kiss and I'll be happy. And then one old white guy goes, no, it's the Dave Clark 5. What? You're not finding it because the Beatles didn't sing it. It was the Dave Clark 5. We're like, oh shit, I did not know that. I thought it was me too. So I mean, because he kept singing, I was like, yeah, I know it. It should be in here. Is it this? Is this? We looked through the whole catalog, man. We couldn't find it until this little old horn-rimmed white guy comes in. That's because it's the Dave Clark 5. What? Yeah. That's who sings the song. Get the fuck out of here. It ain't the Shy Lights? No, it's the 5 Stair Steps. What do you know? You're white. Your name is Benelli. A black guy named Benelli in the service told me I didn't know what I was talking about when I told him 5 Stair Steps. Sings Ooh Child. Says Shy Lights. I ain't no Shy Lights. Shy Lights. I know who Shy Lights is. Have you seen her? Old girl. Half a love. Read it to myself. For God's sake, got to give more power to the people. I know Shy Lights, damn it. All right. It was the coldest days. It was a sad day when my Toby went away. Okay. I probably know the Shy Lights better than you do. Benelli? But your name is Benelli. You're supposed to be telling me his real name is Dino Martino. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, niblu, niblito, niblu. I guess it says, no wonder my happy heart sings. Your love has given it wings. I don't know if it says that, though. Why? Because it's now or never. It's not as now or it's never. It's you are my only sunshine. Oh, beautiful La Rose. Oh, bella rosa. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. I guess that wouldn't sound as good in English. So they changed the lyrics to, it's now or never, come hold me close. And you're like, yeah, you gotta agree. Okay, my beautiful rose, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. In 1950s? No. But your lips excite me, let your arms entice me. And found true love, tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. Fly me to the moon, right? And so you're sitting there listening to it. You go, yeah, I see why they changed the lyrics. I think I see why. They changed the lyrics to "It's all because of you. I'm feeling sad," because I walk with my head up so people don't see me cry. And I think the adaptation that they wrote, the English version of Sukiyaki, sounds better with the different lyrics. I think it would sound not as good in English from Japanese to English. So they changed it. And it's soaked with love, all my thoughts of you. Now that you're gone, I don't know what to do. If only you were here, you'd wipe away my tears. The sun will shine and once again you'd be mine, oh mine. But in reality, you and I will never be. So you took your love away from me. And that's really good. Get goosebumps just thinking about it. It's probably because it's Golden Hero. That's true. No, I said thinking about it, not me singing it, assholes. Everybody's a music critic, right? But you did. I was just doing that. I was doing the whole white guy with the black guy with the wife in the Oklahoma State. I was messing with folks. I wasn't messing with them. I was testing them. Why? Because they're always testing me. And the whole thing is just stand up for Lord's Prayer. Or sod the fuck off and take your ego and go fuck yourself to death with it because we're tired of passing it on to children, right? Everybody's like, what? Well, it's not my fault. I was born this way. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault. And there is no fault to it. When your faith is perfect, you're good and you're truthful and you're right, you don't have to answer to liars that don't have perfect faith. All you have to do is fix their technology. Okay. Why are they cloning? Why would you want to clone a psychotic, murdering asshole that tells itself lies to continue to be a psychotic, murdering asshole? That's an excellent point, Parsons. I don't want to clone Adolf Hitler, and I don't want Wonder Woman to have to try to stop her. Shit. I mean, Linda Carter's just too damn hot and sexy to be running around in her hot pants trying to kill Hitler. Oh, she should be running around in her hot pants trying to entice someone like me into saying, hey, let's have 2 babies, a dog and a cat in the yard, and life used to be so hard, but everything's better because of you. Yeah. I say, Ramona Wiley, don't you remember when we were in high school and you used to hit on me? You're being silly. I know. That was my best Barney Fife. Shit, you guys are mean. See, everyone's a critic, right? Just kidding around. But the thing that's cool is when you're living the Lord's Prayer, people be critical. It's like, it's okay. My kids dig it. My kids love my Grover voice. So does Amy, because then I can't talk for like 2 days afterwards. Read this one again. No, my dad wants to be able to talk. Mommy doesn't want you to. That's because Mommy wants to talk about keeping up with the Kardashians, and I don't want to talk about that. What do you want to talk about? Correlating religious beliefs into one understanding of a unity of truth, of omniscient omnipotence, and then no longer murdering each other through tribalism, through philanthropy with technology. Why do you want to talk about that? Because then I'll talk like Grover. And if I don't want to say anything, I'll just, do like Raj with the nurse. Where does it hurt? Right there. I want you to kiss right there. And then right here. And then right here. I'm way the fuck better than, who did I have in my bedroom? Will Wheaton! Will Wheaton and Harrison Ford. Yeah, like they were family members. I had a picture of Will Wheaton and Harrison Ford, 8x10 glasses. I'm like, okay. Cyril, you have, I do have posters on my wall. But when she moved in, I took them down. I took down Sade. I did. Helen came off the wall. And Mickey Howard came off the wall. You took Mickey Howard and Helen off the wall? Gonna leave that 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Yeah, for suavecito, mi linda. Suavecito. Well, because once, have you ever seen men's magazines? They're nothing but pictures of naked women. Okay, I did not have a naked picture of Helen on my wall or Mickey Howard. I don't even know if people that aren't their sexual partners, like that crazy bitch with the infrared glasses, whatever, with Paris Hilton, have naked pictures of Helen or Mickey Howard. If they do, I don't want any. No. I just be like, I've already seen naked pictures of Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner, Kris Kardashian, not Kris Kardashian, her daughter, Kim Kardashian, who else? Jennifer Lopez, Megan Thee Stallion, Oprah Winfrey, who else? I've seen lots of naked pictures of lots of women. I don't know. You don't know. Well, I have, my prostate. I didn't want to shut down and die from depression. Well, I'm not Pope Francis or Pope Leo. Or Eggs Benedict. No tossed salads and scrambled eggs here. I'm just trying to survive. The one that talks me through it the most is my Amy, because she's a sweetheart. She cares. She feels really bad about a lot of the stuff that happened. It's like, why? You didn't do it. Okay. We were talking about this today with some of the people that I talked to. They're so wonderful and sweet. So, we can't get them to do anything they don't want to do. I was talking about the mom with the dad and the little girl. And I said, that's not true. Most people don't, fight or flee. Most people don't want to fight you. And they don't want to have to flee, like me and the young man by Mariano, the sweetheart at Dick's Sporting Goods. They're wonderful. And Ariana, when we were talking about it, we just briefly talked. She started getting tears in her eyes. She was, oh my gosh, what he's talking about is so beautiful. And you were talking about this with one of the young men that works here. I thought they were all lazy. They're not lazy. They're just tired of being abused. No, it's just, you just get tired of, oh, fuck. Wait, ain't time to make the donuts. No squeezing the Sherman, time to make the donuts. No squeezing the Sherman, time to make the donuts. When do we get to live the Lord's Prayer? When do I get a lie beside, in green pastures and lie beside still waters run deep, right? When do I get that? I don't mind working as long as it's for a labor of love, right? Well, gonna get the apricots. It's apricots. I'm dead, Grandpa. Come on, guys. Mom's gonna make apricot empanadas. Oh, I love her. I love her. Bear wants to. Me too. You gonna help do that? Of course, because we're one source. Of course. And so, so you're sitting there. Save some fresh ones for Grandpa. And also some of the apricots, get them cut up and freeze them for Grandpa to have as treats. Okay, thank you. Okay, I love Grandpa. I love Grandpa too. Okay. So I love the cat. Yeah, I love the cat. I love the hawk. I wasn't laughing or taking it light. I just sit there and told Dad, I said, Dad, if that hawk did get our sly, he was over 17 years old. And how many doves and sparrows and hummingbirds in his life did he eat before that hawk might have got him? Saying that's true. Yeah. So I wouldn't see it as I hate that damn hawk. I'd just be like, yeah, I get it. He's older and he's not as, I heard the hawk has little ones in a nest. You could hear them. So I'm like, okay. It kind of makes sense. El Condor pasa, right? If that condor comes down and tries to take my kid, I'm killing it, right? Which I understand. That makes sense. That's why they went extinct. Okay? Because a condor can actually get your baby and take off of it. If another human being it doesn't sit there and go after those humans, they'll kill you. So gets a baby, and so that's happened with a lot of predatory, raptors and things like that throughout time. They're hunting the eagle to extinction because the eagle is actually big enough to haul off a baby. Oh, so the wolf pack was almost hunted to extinction. Well, Little Red Riding Hood, why do you think that is so? Okay, so you've got to understand balance, harmony, and understanding of nature. And if there's not as many wolves, but we find a way to balance nature without restoring a lot of wolves that can eat you while you're hiking and or camping, or it can get kids, Craig at the creek. Craig didn't come back from the creek. What does it look like? It looks like a wild dog or wolf pack came through and called your 5-year-old off that way. Imagine we'll find the rest of the carcass. You might want to stay here, right? Okay. How many times has that happened? David, when they sent him out to take care of the flock all by himself when he was 12 years old. I know exactly what it's like. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. I was born in the bowels of hell to bring back to light the Gospels so we may live it worldwide, because they'll have the technology for it to be rapidly understood and expressed. Now, it wasn't Judah Krishna Selassie's time. They didn't have Facebook, YouTube. They didn't have instant access. And he was raised with the poor people in the bars and the trailer parks in the ghetto, and he knows how to break it down to where I get this dude. I like him. Don't like and subscribe. It doesn't help me at all. No, just share the truth of the Lord's Prayer. Just go out and celebrate. It's a living word. He's in New Mexico. Like and subscribe. I don't think the military will yell out to do that. But just share his love and know that he's real and he is alive. And that his truth is our truth, because it is truth. And we'll do this. And we'll fix, like I told Zach and Jacob and the other family and people and Juan, all the people I met today, and the families. They were so cute. Oh my gosh, the little girl, she reminded me so much about Emily. Oh, she was so cute. She had the little eyes like her daddy, and her little Cinderella type dress. She was so cute. They're just adorable. Emily she always probably still is, I'm certain. She was one of the most sensitive, caring, sweet kids. And, Dad, that hurt their feelings. Dad, that's sad. I just remember I told you, she used to watch Jesus Christ Superstar over and over again. And do Can We Start Again, Please? And cry. They didn't have to kill him. And I totally agree with you, Emily. I agree, you're right. Okay, they didn't have to kill him. They all could have stood up and say, we're going to live the Lord's Prayer instead of accept Caesar as a money-grubbing warmonger that we call God. And then try to turn Jesus into him. till I finally died, which started to... I was very fond of the Bee Gees, and we're probably closely related coming from Britain. So the Gibb brothers, probably a lot of Barry's songs, he probably, wow. I have a cousin in New Mexico who happens to be the Messiah, and he's fond of my music. He's particularly fond of Run to Me and Just Love Somebody. That's one of, everybody else like, there's a light, certain kind of light that never shone on me. I want my life. Gabe loves them. They're Gabe's favorite. And I want my life to be lived with you, lived with you. There's a way, everybody says, to have each and every little thing. But what good does it mean if I ain't got you? Ain't got, you don't know what it's like, right? To love somebody. I think Patrick knows. I think Emily knows. I think Kate knows. I think Noah knows. I think Crummy knows. I think their mommies know. Okay, guys? I love you, man. We'll talk later. Peace.